Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Audio check. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, DJ Mike. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Marty. Rebecca, good morning. Big Money Steven, good morning. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. Let's get it done. Let's make some money. Let's have a good time. All right, so market just sold off out of, well, not just, but it sold off from Globex. Globex is 536 and a half, and we sold off really nicely into these low levels, all the way almost down to. I mean, look at this. That's a zigzag price action, like back and forth in a consolidated manner. The market ultimately has to break that 300 and retest it in order for the momentum to continue on the downside here. The fact that we keep opening higher on Globex and selling off into it is showing us some weakness to this market overall. So we have levels here at the 5350. The longs need to protect. The market is in sync on the short side right now, and rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target of 336 and a half. We'll reevaluate that short if we break anything over 400. So that's kind of the setup that we are looking for right now. We're looking at ES as well. Of course, ES is important, and we're going to look at 58.57. That's the target. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. 69.72 by 75.78. Those are the two levels that we are of concern, and we are going to be looking for that target of 58.57. We'll reevaluate ES from the short side if we break 70, basically 80. Now the market in NQ is in sync on the short side. We're getting a pocket of buyers stepping in here. They're trying to protect it around the 86 level. So they're going back up to play that game. We're going to spend some time understanding the price structure, price action that we are in. At the top of the hour, we have FOMC Harker Speaks and Richmond Manufacturing Index. So that's going to be of that's another push. Now the market is out of sync. So went in sync, then the market right here at 86 put on a captain setup switch trade on the 30 NT Rinko and push the price higher. So they're spending some time trying to defend the bottom end of the range. And this bottom end of the range, the market has, bought that range multiple times. I mean, like right here is resistance. So we have first touch testing of harmony zone number 2 and came back up to that level, and we're testing it with a higher low. So that's a bit bullish, and it's definitely counter trending against that existing trend the market set after selling off from Globex. So the big idea is speed, range, and behavior. Speed, fast, range. It's a range-bound market with nice swings of 200 points back and forth. So is the range expanding? If I'm looking at the bigger picture, I'm not seeing the range expanding. I'm seeing the range really in a confined area. It expands if we break under 350 or if we break above 550. Anything in between, it's just a range bound market. The behavior right now is consolidation around the low of the day. Okay, we're about to reverse that candle, which is 436 and a half. Damn, to the tick. That's nasty. Yeah, it's gonna go back up there. I mean, if we look at ES, I mean, what is ES doing? It keeps hitting harmony zone number 1 and fading. So ES is not in sync with NQ. ES is weaker than NQ so far. Target is hit. Now, market is basically stabilizing and in a consistent way from what we've seen happen in the past few days. Now they're going to run it up to the middle of the range, the 50s, and potentially try to retest 500. Target number 3 is hit here. The big target is 461.5. I mean, we're going to get there in like 2 seconds. It's just very interesting market, really. Harmony zone number 1 is 411 by 401, so the 400 is becoming significant. And 86 by 76.5 pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis with a target of 461.5. And we're looking for an entry. The bigger picture is they ran the stops above that 45 into the 55. So now we'll see how deep they want to pull it back, because that's a perfect place to really trap some people. So if they make higher lows here, we know that the push is going to be more significant to the upside. So if they get to the 30s, for example, run up, come back and retest the close to the 30 with a higher low, you know that the market is ready for a push. And that scenario may not happen. They may just simply keep going higher. But now definitely the mode is long on NASDAQ. But we're not seeing that same follow through in ES. So when the market is disconnected like this, I have to stay on the scalping side. If that makes sense to you. Good morning, Brad. Target is hit. Next target is 486.5. Here we go. ES is behaving. What is that right here? I mean, that's almost like a 6 pound captain setup, 2, 4, 5, and this is a 6-1. Yeah, if that closes, then we're probably gonna retest target number 3 and 2. If this candle closes lower. Wow. Here you go. Let's go. See that? Yeah. We're gonna get that 30 level. That's a 6 pound captain setup with a switch trade. Like I don't understand why I didn't go and take that one, but I was watching it. Yes, Rebecca, pay me. That's exactly right. And it's gonna pay you. I know Adam should be all over this one, right, Adam? That's a clear one. Oh, come on. Negative. Sleep on the wheel over here. You got a captain set up long on the 30 into Rinko, so we're going to get a counter. Look at that. Yes. So the market is out of sync. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff going on here. That was a nice pocket of sellers that came in, pushed the price. Then you got yourself a captain set up long on the 30 into Rinko right here at that 43, push the price back up. So they're tossing, ew, that's never a good thing. Okay. We keep buying. The market's still out of sync, and it's a two-sided market. We're getting shorts on long. We tested this distribution level here, which is the captain setup switch trade, and that tested well. So a lower high here can get us back into harmony zone number one. So we're basically between support and resistance, and the market is tossing people around in that. So to me, I mean, unless you're scalping for 5-10 points, this is kind of the only thing we need to be doing in this area. And the preference is long. The preference is long till unless we break the 420. See that multiple attempts at this trend line, and we keep holding. That's gonna go to the 80s. 9 o'clock. So we have news right here. Captain set up short on the 40. If we break 440, we're gonna get a captain set up short on the 70 NT Rinko. So just watch out. This market needs to clear the 80 here, the 480 fairly quickly, or we're gonna get a counter trend coming back in. Watch out for that 440. Yeah, they're struggling here. Okay, so you see this right here. That's a captain setup on the 70 NT Renko. That's a big deal. We need to see a confirmation candle under the 30. Then rallies become shortable on a scalping basis only. The overall trend is long, but we're just hitting a bump in this market right here. So in order for me to kind of participate, I need to see the market close under 30. Plus you got a 40 NT Rinko captain set up short. So there's a lot of distribution up in this area right here. Yeah, no, they're flipping that thing up. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get that 30. That was an important thing for us to see. So target is it back, the market's back in sync, and we are looking at 511. Oh wow, that could have been a problem. 511. I mean, we're there already. 536 and a half. That's a trap. Yeah, it was important for us to see a break under 30, and it just simply consolidated and blew everybody out. These confirmations are important. The target is Globex actually, 536.5. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's excellent, Marty. Good job, bud. Took short from target 3 rejection, DJ. Okay. Good job, brother. Good job. You get the crown for the day. They're trying to protect that 500, so they're trying to make a lower high here, but we'll see. Pullbacks are viable toward 536 and a half. Yeah, they're gonna do that. Yeah, we may get a little bit of pullback here. If you're looking at the 50 NT Rinker, you'll see the distribution level really clearly. Look at that. Captain set up short. They pushed it, confirmed it, came back and retested it. So that the way that is moving, if we don't break the 520 and soon, the price action can start pushing 80 and then 60, because that will confirm an area of distribution. Yeah, you break 500 right now, you're gonna speed up. You're gonna get a speed in this price action. See that? Yep. Mm-hmm. See, back to that idea, right? Captain set up on the 50, a retest of it. They broke that neck. The market is out of sync. We got very close to the 60. That's the distribution area. Okay, the question is, how are they treating the stops? Look at this mess here. Uh-oh. What did I just do here? Okay. Let me get out. I guess I pushed on the wrong button. I end up reversing my trade. That's not good. Let's see here. All right, so that's what that trade produced. I was trying to sell one contract. I ended up reversing the trade. But that's what this thing is. I got short, added, and added. And I was looking for 71. Really. So let's see what happens here. Okay, they're running the stops. Let's see how well they're holding on to it. The market is out of sync. The market is out of sync. The only reason I'm even going short is for two reasons. One of them is the market is out of sync. Plus, we have a very solid distribution level up at that 500 to 515, 517. So any run up here is going to run up into the structure that's going to try to hold on to it. So I don't want to overextend myself on the short side, but there's an opportunity here. And we'll see if it gives us another signal. Well, yeah, that's never a good thing. Yeah, and that's what I was kind of concerned about is, let's see here. Yellen is speaking? I thought it's Harker speaks, not Yellen. So if I'm looking at this, Harker speaks at the top of the hour. Yeah, it was not. Well, thank you for sharing, Sheila. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. So important levels, critical levels are 72. Excuse me, 74. So as long as we continue to protect 74, we should be seeing run up to the target or the next target of 536. If we break 74, that will produce a captain setup short on the 100 interior income. So that's problematic. There's distribution level between 500 and the 515. So every time we get into those levels, the market gets slapped around. Okay, another big one. Another big one is 92. Yeah, watch out 92. That'll be a lower high and a 50 NT Rinko captain setup short. So I mean, there's a lot of distribution up here. So the market ultimately got to break that 520 in order for the longs to take control again. The market is in sync on the long side, but it's running into like almost like a wall, an invisible wall up here. Yep, we got it. That's 92. So now rallies are shortable on a scalping basis against this structure. See this captain set up short, ran up, got tested, pushed lower. Another captain set up short up here. You don't see that that often. Then if you add to it the 100 NT Rinko captain set up short at 474 and a quarter, then you're getting really a topping behavior that could push us all the way down to 436s and the 400s if this holds, and actually we go all the way down to 73, 74. Yeah, that's some selling going on here. And they sell into harmony zone number one, which is support. So you're getting the market's still in sync on the long side, but you could tell that structures are really starting to favor the shorts. I mean, there's a lot of signs that the shorts are just building and building and building. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'll be back. Yep. I mean, that's just Captain set up short at 473 and a half. That kind of confirms that whole distribution levels that we've been talking about. Hitting harmony zone number 2, and that's a support area. But again, we've been talking about this distribution area. How we doing, everybody? Adam, Brad, DJ, Sheila, Marty, Rebecca, Steven, Ethan, where we at, bud? Anybody else experiencing apex issues? I'm not seeing anything on my end here. Nobody else reported it. Let's see. We'll put on a trade here in a minute. Delayed data. Okay. Thank you, Adam. Okay, so we're bouncing back up here. Well, that's different. Okay. What am I doing here? Okay, so look at this captain setup. They're testing it. I mean, you start breaking anything above 500, which we're not too far off from. Puts a pause on the idea of trying to get short at that point. It's a bouncy market. I get it. It gives you a pocket of distribution. They react to it well, and then they flip the script on everybody. So that's fine. Let's look for a pullback. Now the market is in sync on the long side, but you have the 500 to the 520 that's been a big issue. So and if you're looking at the 50 NT Rinko, you're seeing captain set up short, captain set up short, and if this one closes below 80, you are gonna get a lower high. So captain, test, captain, lower high. Remember, ultimately, the target of a market that's in sync here is 536 and a half. Okay, so here we go again. Back up to that 500 and 520 area. So this is the 11 to the 21 is pretty much the uncle point for this rotation. You start breaking anything above 21, you're going to see a quick run up to 36 and a half. So if the shorts don't show up here, it will be an issue. Now, I mean, you see all of this, then you look at ES, and ES has not even reversed once. So ES is weak, and Q is strong. Simple as that. So how do we know that the shorts are showing up? I mean, obviously this reaction is good, and the 90, you gotta basically break under 75, and at least at a minimum start breaking below 84. Okay, so they disconnected. The market is out of sync. There's pressure coming into the market. We have a channel on the downside. Let's take a look here. I'd like to put on another trade if it's all possible, but we'll see. Run up to 85. That could be it. 85. Yeah, 85 is good. Okay, we'll see if they get up there. I mean, if they put a captain setup short here at 72, I may jump in. But I'd rather for them to run up to 85 than come back in. I took one out. flatted one, which I'd like to see a push. It should push here. I'm gonna tighten up my stop. Cancel that order and just tighten up my stop. Should be pushing here. Here he comes. Thank you. I'll take it. I will take it. How about that? Okay, so that's that on that one. Yeah, thank you, Bounce Coin. Yeah, I mean that's what NKM. The question is, can you use Replicanto for Apex? Yeah, that's what I'm using here. That's what I have. Yeah, Jeff. I mean, okay, so with Apex 3.0, there's things to like and there's things to hate, be honest with you. What do I think about it? I think about it is now you have to keep a safety net, which makes you getting your payout after from the account a little bit difficult, but at the same time, if you want to look at the silver lining, makes you keep the account a lot longer and build up a cushion that you could work into a bigger account. So, you know, but that means, like you said, Jeff, that you have to almost double up the amount of the account in order for you to get what you used to get. So you're going to spend a little bit more time trying to build up the account in order for you to get what you used to. So that sucks. But, you know, the positive part is okay. So what else is positive? Positive is no, you know, this issue with DCA. Okay, so I could DCA all I want. I mean, I just DCA'd here in a way, not really. I mean, I got N. I added to it when it went in my favor. When it went back to my second add, I added. So really, I wasn't DCAing here. But if it ran up to that 76, I could have, and it wouldn't have been an issue. Okay, so the DCA thing gives me, I know, gives me a little bit more flexibility when I trade. Like I don't have to worry. And on a $50,000 account, like you mentioned, Jeff, so you gotta just not lose more than $750 till you get to your threshold, which is 2,600. So you could DCA as long as you don't lose 750, but I don't think that rule is like set in stone. Like if you go 40%, I mean, are they gonna ding you? Like I wish these firms will just make a rule that is in a way that the system will kick you out if you try to do it. And just, I don't have to worry mentally about, oh, did I dip under 30 or did, like, I don't want to deal with that. So, like I said, there's positive things about it and there's things that are kind of sucky. But, the key for me is a simple process is I'm going to continue to trade Apex. I'm going to continue to trade FTT. I hope they get this shit together and start paying people. I mean, they're paying people, don't take me wrong. It's just, it's slow. And I need that process to pick up. Like I have this account. So this is my FTT account. I have like one account called Rally, which is the $25,000 account. So traded earlier in the morning, and I made $187 on that one, and I'm up to basically almost 26.7. Okay. So I can only take $1,500 out of this account so far. So I am, I think, 9 days in, including today, and tomorrow will be my 10th day. So after the 10th day, which is Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to make a request. I keep looking at the forum and Discord, and people are 2 to 3 weeks out from getting paid. So, but they are getting paid. That's the important part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my request and kick back and relax on FTT. Once I get paid, then I'm going to buy more accounts. And hopefully by then, they would have gotten their timing of payout a lot closer to 1 week. And if that's the case, then I'm going to load up 10 accounts because their program is really a good one. I mean, just point this out. Closed profit is 187, total profit is 187. That means I paid 0 commission. That is like huge. That means you could scalp and even flat out trades and not pay a single thing. And if you're active, then that is going to really, really help you out. I can DCA, which, okay, Apex can DCA, but I'm not paying commission. So I am going to, like I said, continue to trade Apex, continue to trade FTT, but I need FTT to kind of pay me on this. And once that happens, I'm going to start loading up. But MFFU, I mean, their prices are ridiculous, really, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know. You see, I'm sure you've seen their prices. They're not cheap at all. trying to get 20 accounts there is going to cost you a penny. I mean, I have earned to trade account and I got paid on that one nicely. So between that, like the top ones for me is Apex and FTT. And I don't really have favorites. I'm not married to any of these people. I will trade Apex the way they want me to trade and I'll make money. I'll trade FTT the way they want me to trade. And by the way, they have the CEO, Scott, uh, later on today, I think around 4 o'clock Central. He will be, they're going to have an interview with him or he's going to make an announcement on some of the changes they're making with FTT. I guess some changes are coming. Yeah. See, that's what you're getting with Apex. Apex is immediate payouts. So like I know when I hit all my numbers in Apex, I'm gonna get paid. There's just no question. FTT, they're saying they're paying people out. It shows that they're paying people out. It's just they're 3 weeks out. Okay, so that puts me on a little bit on the defensive, and I'll say, okay, this one is qualifying, and I didn't even have a one single day of flipping, which is I think a lot of people were getting denied on flipping. Fucking crap. Let's see here. Let me see FTT. So they're going out there and they're gonna this Scott, the CEO, he's gonna be talking today. So let's see what he says. Most likely he's gonna try to assure people, hey, listen, everything is okay. We're paying people out. Okay, so we know that. So that's that account with FTT. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today's the 9th. So I'm up 187. I'm not trading that account anymore. So 187. Then I have tomorrow. So I'll make a bunch of money tomorrow. Then after that, the 24th is going to be my payout request. And that's that. Yeah, yeah. Mike, DJ Mike, yeah, every single one of those trades are micro. You try to trade mini on a $25,000 account, you're gonna blow up quicker than you say Merry Christmas. Mari, I'm 100% with you, buddy. It's a business. I mean, their business is to generate fees. So, yeah. So you have to beat them out of their money. And we're good at doing that. So, yeah, yeah. Each account you have to size up appropriately. Like if you're trading a $25,000 account, I don't think you have any business trading a mini, even a single one. Trade micro and give yourself a range, an average into it, and you'll have a better result than trying to trade mini. Yeah, Jeff, I'm with you on that one, man. I want to see them saying immediate payouts. That's what I want to hear FTT say. I doubt it, but I can be okay with takes a week. So that's my trial account. So they're paying people. They are. It's just there's a backlog. There is a black backlog. Yep, Marty. And trading is probably one of the hardest businesses to be in out of any other business that you could get involved in. I mean, I don't care what anybody else says. Trading is challenging. But you invest the time, you invest the effort, you learn, and with experience, you get an edge. Yep. The biggest part of it is emotional control, right, Marty? The technical aspect is easily learned. The emotional control is you're training your nervous system to to be calm under fire and to be in complete harmony. Here we go. That's my plug. So that's my funded future MFF. So I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of traders are looking at them and seeing how they are. So $50,000 account, 80 per month. Let me see, activation fee. I mean, that's not bad actually. Daily maximum drawdown is 25. End of the day mode. So that's actually not too bad. So milestone, what is that milestone business? Reset fee is 445. Scaling. Trying to figure out what this milestone stuff is. Expert. So this one you're buying a funded account, I guess. Let's see what the 150 is. Profit target. Oh, that's 150,000. So 12 grand, 15 ended the day. That's not bad. Reset fee, but is that like a funded account, or I gotta check this out. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time looking into it. Yeah, yeah, Marty, you've been at this for a long time, and you've been through the trenches, so you know exactly what it takes. Mental and technical edge. Okay, let's see, 71, 61. Let's see if they get to 61. Yeah, this is... So finally, ES actually breaks back up. So this is the funny thing. I mean, you know, through all this move in NQ, ES was lagging. Now ES is actually shifted, tested, and it's looking strong. So you're getting this market, the indices in this market are just not in unison. They're not. Yeah, FOMO. I solved FOMO by watching the market for weeks without putting on a trade and just getting comfortable with that. Revenge trading, that's a hard one. That's the toughest one of all of them, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody gets rid of that. It just lessens its impact. So we have a captain set up short on the 40 NT Rinko right now. 71 and a half. Maybe losing, if you lose money, you lose money that you're comfortable losing. So this way you don't feel triggered. That could work. All right, so how's everybody doing? I know Marty's up 6,500. Adam, how are we doing? DJ, Sheila, Rebecca, any, have we gotten any better? Steven, break even, Steven. I think I called you Big Money, Steven. I know you're working on that one. Jeff, how's Jeff doing? NKM. Bounce coin. Here we go. I'm gonna start calling Rebecca Big Money Rebecca. You're gonna start loaning traders money if you keep this up. Okay. So that's an issue here, the way they're acting. Here we go. They're critical. The market is out of sync, so they put the captain setup short here and ran it over. Okay, so that's not necessarily a negative behavior. I mean, unless they, like right now within this candle, break down to 76. And then the idea of being out of sync will continue. But if we break anything above 500, which we're less than 10 points away, then the market is back in sync and pullbacks become viable on a swing trade basis. So you break 500, that's the scenario. If you break 76, that will continue the short pressure. Anything in between, yeah, I should wait. All right, take care, Rebecca. Have a good one. Good job. Proud of you. All right, at 76 showed up. Yeah, you're the one pushing the button, Rebecca. I show you my perspective, but you pat yourself on the back. Mm-hmm. So that 76 push is an important push. I mean, that's a break under 66, then a rally will set the stage for shorts to start getting a little bit more active. And here comes Captain set up short on the 15 T Renko. So you're getting a bunch of things going on here. Now let's see how they handle the rally. See that 15 T Renko? So you got, I mean, I haven't seen this for like ever. Captain setup, retest, another captain setup short, retest, another captain setup short, like one, test, two, test, three. So this should break the 50. And now the question is, how can I assess risk and get in a position to where my stop is above 93 or preferably above 512, and then look for a push into the 50s and all the way down to the 400? Because that's the kind of structure this is implying. Raymond, good job, buddy. That's good stuff. It's going to be a big one, Adam. It's going to be a big one. You get a flush sell below the 60. Well, 60, here we come. You get under the 56. Anything in and around that 50, uh, they're gonna fade it back up. So if they flush it under the 56, you're gonna get that burst of energy. Then they're faded back up, and you could look to reload. Yeah, I think you'll be okay on this one, Adam. Just make sure you're piecing out along the way, so this way you're mid money just in case it flips back up. But I don't know how many contracts you have, but good luck on that one. I think you'll be just fine. Okay, now, yeah, here we go. They're gonna punch it down here, and typically it's in and around that 50. They'll bounce it right back up. Target 400. That's a big one. So speed, range, and behavior. Speed is slow to medium. Here it comes. Range is contracted. Behavior, right now it's short. Yeah, they're coming to you, buddy. They're coming to you. You're gonna see that flush, but that's the flush into the 50, and they're gonna bounce it back up. So just be careful of that. Keep talking to it though. Here they come. They're taking out that low. Uh, that's Bull Knox account. DJ, you showing me? Yeah, it's the average winner to an average losing trade. That's very good right there. But that's, I mean, a lot of it is the power of DCA, really, right? I don't think a lot of people, a lot of traders give enough credit to the power of micro trading. That's another thing. But well, yeah, it looks like it's. That's what I was saying, Adam. You see how they break it, especially in a non-momentum market. Like this is not a momentum market, so they're gonna just like tag the bottom, pause it, reverse it. It's gonna get to 60. That's what they do. Here comes that 60. Now, Nvidia's holding up. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean it's a good out. It's a good out, bud. Yeah, that's pretty good, DJ. So now what do you do? I mean, do you have a 10-day deal that you have to kind of keep up with Bull Knox? So now, so now if you drop your trading size and all that stuff, I mean, are they gonna ding you for it or? So what about flipping? How many days did they give you? But they'll consider a micro a flip. Yeah, yeah. I had to take it out of my system. So let me just remember how I did that though. Adam, just give me 1 second. I got a link for you. Here you go. Take a look there. That'll help you disable the pop-up. That's what I use to get it done. Let's see here. I mean, we could tell that the market's just really slowing down, so yeah, I'm gonna call it a morning here. It's 11:19, and the market's slowing down, but definitely the distribution level based on multiple uh, areas. Anything between the 500 and the 520 was rejected, and now the market is stair stepping lower, basically. And and ultimately, if we break to 436 and a half, the market will speed up on the downside, and we could have a trending behavior that could take us to 400. Then from 400, that could take us to 360. As long as we don't trade back up to 500, that's the key. So if we see ourselves, in the next couple of hours in the market just constantly struggling here and struggling here, then the odds are we're going to break down. So that's all I got. Good day. And we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Guys, have a good one. Okay, so I'm looking at the comments here. Well, I mean, it's 15. Okay, so 150, you're making 5100. So 5100 is your trailing N, NKM. So you're basically 5100 multiplied by 0.3. 1530. Yep, that's what you can risk per one trade, right? So you could DCA into a position if that's what you want to do, and you got $1,500 to kind of work with on that trade. And again, you know, I listened to the interview. It's not a hardened rule. They just don't want you to make a habit of going close to your blowout of 5,100 and get lucky and be break even and keep doing it. So they're putting this rule of 30% to kind of get you to start managing your risk a little bit tighter. I mean, are they going to, you know, what I've heard him say also is that they're going to have mechanisms to talk to people ahead of time. So if somebody's like taking 60-80% drawdowns on every single trade and then getting lucky back up, they're going to talk to them and say, hey, listen. And that's before he requests a payout and said, okay, work on that one. So this way we don't reject your request. So that's a good thing. So you're not blindsided once you're getting to pay out and say, okay, well, I should have gotten paid. Now you're telling me I have to trade another 10 days or something. So, or 8 days. No. So like I said earlier, there's good things about Apex 3.0, and there's some stuff that I don't necessarily like, but it is what it is, right? Okay, guys, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.